Hello and welcome. Today I'd like to talk to you about the idea of pop culture justice. I put a question mark on that because it's not really a thing. There's no actual definition. So I looked at the different components. And pop culture is obviously short for popular culture. And then pop justice is the way pop culture warps our understanding of policing and justice. I mean, that's one definition. And so, overall, it simply means when pop culture meets social justice. Now, social justice is a pretty deep subject, but um, it is justice in the terms of wealth, opportunities, and privileges within a society. So when you put it all together, it seems kind of meaningless or an obfuscation obfuscation of pop justice. Now, one thing that has arisen from this sort of justice is cancel culture, and we all know what cancel culture is. And we have determined, I believe, that it's not really a good thing because people tend to rush to judgment. We saw it, with Johnny Depp, and it took him 6 years to fight his way back. And so here, cancel culture censorship can be most dangerous for those who promote social justice. Calling on institutions to bar those with odious views on race and gender empowers them to also exclude those championing equality and progressive change. Yes, I got that from NBC, and I am loath to quote from them, considering what a horrid job they've done in the coverage of the Depp versus Heard trial. But the idea that this kind of justice arising from pop culture can work, however, the idea that this kind of justice arising from pop culture, I have to fix that sentence. However, the idea that this kind of justice arising from pop culture and how it can, there we go, that's much better, is intriguing. Can one be against cancel culture yet promote pop culture justice? It's a conundrum to be sure. So, however, I believe the lesson here is more about history repeating itself. So, those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. We've all heard that, right? Now, here, history repeats itself, but in such cunning disguise that we never detect the resemblance until the damage is done. Now, I think this is fairly important. I mean, the whole idea is important. So I want you to think about that for a second. So, recent history has shown us that mainstream or legacy, or as I like to call it, dinosaur media, is more about pushing agendas rather than reporting facts. So, I mean, we saw that there is a narrative being forced and is still being forced that isn't supported by facts. Do they not realize? Do people not realize the trial was televised? That we all saw in real time what a lying liar Amber Heard is? This begs the question, what else has the media lied to us about? And can we trust social media that uses mainstream media headlines to report, quote, news to us? I think not. So when consuming media of any sort, you should be wary of judging a situation where the facts are scarce, especially when the headlines are salacious. Is the publisher just looking for clicks? Are they doing active research themselves? Is there any sort of paywall? It's understandable that folks need to make a make a living, but are they villainizing others to do so? And do the villains deserve this treatment? Do they cite verifiable sources? Are they pushing for additional funding? Perhaps more than seems necessary to live off of? All good things to keep in mind. Actor Ezra Miller's antics have caught the attention of media. Oh boy, have they ever. Headlines are not in favor of them. But have they truly done anything wrong? Remember, innocent until proven guilty. Nobody has the full story yet. Ezra is an odd duck, but that isn't illegal. And if they do have mental issues, villainization is not going to help. As a society, we should know better. So recently, singer Ricky Martin has been in the headlines, and horrid accusations have been made against him. Again, we know nothing about his situation, yet media is running with nasty implications. Mob mentality at its finest. Let's see. So we already know about Depp. Michael Jackson withstood an investigation by the FBI and a trial that exonerated him, yet posthumous allegations via a, quote, mockumentary are believed by some. Shock rocker Marilyn Manson was also investigated and has not been charged by law enforcement for a damn thing. And I had another example, and it just flew from my brain. Oh, Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the guy, but again, you have innuendos, you have, claims made by women that perhaps uh, are just are looking for the fame, are looking for the attention. So, anyway, where is pop culture justice for these people? Well, JD got his, but the rest? So use your brains and discretion, folks, and stop giving your hard-earned money to those that don't deserve it. If someone can afford a brand new home and studio due to your funding, that should clue you in. Now, I kind of got called out a little bit last night because I asked people to click on ads on my website. And I do that because it's free to click on ads. And I haven't actually come even close to getting any sort of monetization from that because I just don't get that much traffic, which is why I'm doing these YouTube videos. So that's what I say. If you like what I have to say, consider clicking on ads, following, and or tipping me via my link tree. Tips will go toward groceries and bills. I just want to contribute to our household at this time. And really, that is it. I just want to be able to contribute to our household. I'm not looking for anything bigger than that. I mean, I'd probably be embarrassed if I got like a shit ton of money. Um, because that's not really why I'm doing all of this. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. And for the first time, I'm going to remember to say, um, don't forget to hit that like button if you like what I had to say. And subscribe. That would be nice. I have 14 whole subscribers, so I'm pretty excited. I know, that's sad, but it really doesn't take that much to make me happy. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Much peace and love to you.